What's up, y'all? My name is Tomy Boboy, and today I wanted to shoot kind of a video that might be a little controversial considering the type of content that I shoot on this channel, but it's something that I've kind of thought a lot about because of the experiences that I've had trying to help other people fix their credit, right? And so in this video, I'm going to be touching about what you need to be focusing on instead of just focusing on your credit score. What's up, y'all? My name is Tomy Boboy, your credit and personal finance coach. If this is your first time on my channel, I'd just like to say welcome. Typically on this channel, I'm talking about things related to credit and personal finance. So if you're interested in achieving financial freedom and improving your credit score, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my future videos. Now, right off the bat, I don't even think this is going to be a really long video, but right off the bat, I just want to tell you, I do understand the benefits. Of course, I understand the benefits of having a high credit score, and I think it's really important to have a high credit score. Okay, obviously there's the typical benefits that most of us know, which is, you know, you get better interest rates, right? So you get great interest rates whenever you're applying for any type of loans like home loans, auto loans, so on and so forth. And you get approval for most things, right? If you have a high credit score, you don't really have to worry about getting declined much, right? Majority of the things that you're applying for, you're going to be able to get approved for. So you're able to be just fine in that regard. And two other things that people don't really think about is, one, insurance. A lot of people don't know that insurance companies use your credit score to decide how much they're going to charge you for insurance. So by you having a better credit score, then you will be able to qualify for an even better even better insurance rate whenever you go to car insurance companies. Okay, so that's big. And also employment. Especially with me, I worked in the finance industry, so we got our credit ran whenever we were applying for positions at new companies and things like that, just to make sure that we were financially stable in case it was a situation, you know, they don't want you to, you know, to be able to be bribed or things, you know, they just want to be careful of all that stuff. And by looking at you, how you are financially, then it can kind of give them an idea of what could happen, right? Just for them to kind of safeguard themselves. So those are just some of the benefits of having a great credit score. Of course, people always in their minds, whenever they hear they have to have a good or a great credit score, everyone's thinking in their minds, I have to get to the 850, right? You know, it's like whenever we were in school and we were doing a test, we would always try to get 100, right? But it's just not the case, okay? You got to remember one thing that I used to say whenever I was in college, you know, me and my friends would say to each other is C's get degrees. And I think that applies to credit as well. Okay, you don't need to get 100. You don't need to get 850 for you to be able to have the best rates and everything, right? To really be able to benefit from having the best things, right? In terms of credit scores and approval and things like that. You really just need to have a 750. As long as you have a 750 credit score and above, you're going to qualify for a majority of loans. You're going to qualify for pretty much all the best rates that are out there. And I mean, that's really the bottom line. You don't have to go all the way up into the 800s, 850s, so on and so forth to be able to get that. So I would say, first off, you want to make it set a more realistic goal of getting to 720. If you're in the 500s and the 600s, try to get to 720. And then once you get to 720, just push 30 more points to the 750s. Okay, that should really be the ultimate goal. I can tell you right now, currently my score stays between 770 and a 790, depending on how my credit card usage is. And I mean, that's pretty much perfect for me. Like, I'm not looking to get into the 800s so I can, you know, brag about me being in the 800s. I think where I'm at, I'm able to qualify for pretty much any loans I want. I can pretty much get any credit cards out there, so I'm pretty much fine with that. So what should you be focusing on instead? Now, I think the big thing that we tend to focus on is the credit score, but we forget to focus on cash flow. Okay, and I think that's very important. And basically what I mean by cash flow is how much money you have coming in as opposed to how much money you have coming out. So basically what it is you're just looking at your income and you're looking at your expenses, and you want to find out what the difference is. And you always want to make sure that you have a positive difference, meaning you have more money coming in than you have going out every month, right? And when you're in a scenario like that, then you're able to save. You have money that is going into your savings, and you're able to save a large amount of your money, okay? And I think that's crucial because really the main goal of me even talking about credit was not so I could teach people how to get large credit lines so they could just spend it on clothes and stuff, or just blow it on whatever they wanted to at the store. It was more so because I wanted to help people improve their credit, because I know that with great credit you can unlock more wealth or access to more wealth than you can, you know, without good credit. Okay, for example, a big thing is a lot of people typically they want to get a home, right? They want to have they want to get a house, and they're not able to do that if they have, you could have great credit, but if you don't have good cash flow, so you don't have good money, or in terms of you're not making more money than you're spending, then it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to qualify for a house, because they're going to look at it and say, hey, you know, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to pay this house month to month. So even though you have great credit and you've shown that you can make payments, if one bad thing happens to you, then you're in a situation where you're not able to pay your house anymore, you know? And so that's why I always try to push people is like, don't just focus on your credit score. You also want to make sure you're focusing on your cash flow. Just finding ways to make additional income so you can pay off any debts you have, especially things like credit cards, you know, any type of payday loans, things like that, high interest type loans. You want to take care of those immediately. And then you want to start just saving up money, because it's going to put you in a better scenario to be able to take advantage of whenever you do get your credit right. Imagine if you wanted to start a business or something, right? And you already had some cash set aside, and instead of using, you know, credit to just try a random business and it doesn't work and now you're stuck with credit card debt, you can try to launch a business with the cash you have, and once it's working, then you're able to leverage credit to grow that business faster. Okay, that's always the example I love to give people when they ask me how, like, you can use credit to build wealth. It's things like that, right? Even in real estate, using your credit to buy investment properties, things like that. You know, I think there's a lot of ways you can do it, but that's the gist of it. Is I really think that you guys should be focusing on not just building up your credit, but also making sure that you're also building up your cash flow. That way you can use that to leverage your credit accordingly, right? And so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to kind of shoot that idea towards you guys, kind of give you guys a different way of looking at credit, kind of the way I look at credit. And from there, you just be able to kind of just see how it can fit into whatever plan you have for yourself and your life. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Be sure you hit a like on this video and you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you at the next one.